We're on there.
That's it.
This was all going to be done Monday, remember? Okay.
And then Tuesday, and then Wednesday.
Good evening. Welcome to What's New.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're live.
Mary Ann's sitting there looking at the calendar, and I said, hey, Mary, we're on. Oh, no. And then she keeps looking at her calendar. So hello, everyone.
Good evening. We have special guests from the board on the fair, and they're going to talk all about the fair and tell you all the goodies that are coming up.
Well, first we're going to let Keith talk about the,
Introduce yourself.
I'm Martha Reesinger, board member.
I'm Keith Skaggs, board member.
And Tanny Friedman, board member.
So we're going to let Keith talk first about the lawnmower races, because he has to leave a little early.
Okay. About what?
Yes, the lawnmower races, it's new, yes,
Really?
yes,
Everybody really likes those, don't they?
yes.
Don't get your voice too low because,
Okay.
so it carries.
All right. Well, my name is Keith Skaggs. I'm a new fair board member this year, and we have the Southeast Missouri Racing Lawnmower Association and the Southeast Missouri QRC Carts. They came to our board beginning of the year, and they asked us if they could race up here in St. Genevieve County Fairgrounds. And so at the time, we scheduled one event for the fair, which will be this coming Saturday. We had that event planned. Then they called me up, and the rest of the board members had a meeting, and we ended up getting them up here about every 2 weeks. Started racing them back in early June. We had 2 official races now, and they're pretty neat, exciting things. They're just regular lawnmowers that you mow your grass with. The motors, some of the motors is modified. They run from a 5-horse all the way up to a 49 cubic inch motor. They're super stock ones. They go, which the track right now, what we have is in the Horse Arena. We built a track in the Horse Arena for them. They go around the track pretty fast. Some of the lawnmowers get up to 40 to 50 miles an hour right now.
Oh, really?
See 'em.
As after the fair, July 22nd, we'll be moving the racing lawnmowers from the Horse Arena to the Demo Derby area. That way we can make a longer track where they could get up more speed. Then a little bit of the sand in the Horse Arena, it kind of interfered with some of the brakes and all that, so it's more clay down in the Demo Derby. In the carts, lawnmower racing carts, they run off of a 5-horse lawnmower motor, and they got to meet their respective rules.
Are those like little go-karts?
They're regular go-kart. Well, they're you go buy the spec on that go-kart. You just can't bring a regular go-kart up. You got to meet their rules and all that.
Okay.
They're winged go-karts. What it was, Bobby Johnson over at Doe Run Raceway many years ago. He's passed away now. He started that class for kids over there, and he started the lawnmowers over there many years too. Then he passed away, and the track shut down. And the carts carry on, and they don't really have no place to race. So that's one of the reasons they asked us to take them on too. They range from kids from up to 7 years old all the way up to 16 on different classes. They got
isn't that neat?
206 class, CC class, and they also got a 450 class. They call them outlaw winged sprints.
Have those little things on
They're
the-
pretty exciting. I'm in charge of it, but the rest of the fair board's always got a say of it, what goes on down there. And we're pretty excited, but we do have a race on this coming Saturday on the 15th. The gates will open up at 8:30. Time trials for the lawnmowers will start at 10. The racing starts at 11. Usually about 2.5 to 3 hours we'll complete the whole race.
Oh, my.
Then on July 22nd, like I said earlier, we'll move down to the Demo Derby area, Then we'll have a race on July 22nd, August 5th, August 19th, September, whoops, let me take that back. The August 19th was moved to the 18th on a Friday. And that race will start at 7:30 and gates will open at 6. Then we'll have a race on September 2nd, October 14th. Then our last race will be, for the year, will be October 28th.
Well, that's nice that they're
Yeah.
here.
The-
It's a good
The
venue.
admission is $3 per person. Under age of 3 is free for the rest of the year on all events, racing lawnmowers. So come up and check it out. The first race we had was more or less a play day. We had a little crowd. Then the next day, next race, grew bigger than this last race. This past weekend, we had a race up there, and we had a pretty good crowd. And hopefully, with the heat early in the morning, we'll have a little bigger crowd this coming weekend with the rest of the county fair. So, but
Those are all ran in the mornings then?
well, just the fair event
Oh,
will
just
be in
the
the
fair,
morning,
the other ones
but
are
the
at
other
night.
dates will be in the evening.
Oh, okay.
The gates are open at 5:30, 6. Time trials gates open up at 5. Time trial starts at 6, and the racing will start usually at 7:30, except on August the 18th. It will be a Friday race, and we're going to push it back a half hour due to most of the racers come in out of town, around Craigtown, Patton, Marble Hill, Potosi, and all that.
my.
So I do have a couple guys coming all the way from North Carolina and Arkansas for the race Saturday. There's a couple people coming all the way
Oh,
down.
my goodness.
Isn't that
So it's a
great?
new exciting event that Fair Board brought in town. It's just, we needed something more, funner a little bit, get the
Family-oriented.
family oriented. There's no alcohol when this race goes on. There's no alcohol allowed in the pits, nor in grandstands, which, with the fair this being weekend, it's, we got the
Right.
fair.
This is
But,
Do you have flyers?
Yeah, I got flyers posted throughout the town. You could get a hold of me on my Facebook page. It's Keith D. Skaggs on Facebook. You could go on to the St. Genevieve County Fair Facebook page to get the links on there. We advertise it, all the events. I really pushed advertisement on there. Our local newspaper had it in the last 2 or 3 papers. They had big ads in there. So if there's any questions about the races, you could give me a call on my cell. It's 535-4782. So
The neat thing about moving it to the arena, where the demo derby is, we've got more seating over there.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
a little bit more seating for the fans, and our concession stands over there and all that. So I think it's going to really
Better lighting.
better lighting.
Better.
And longer track. Over here, it's about a 245-foot center. Over there, I'm going to end up being about 200 foot long. So they're going to get up to top speeds on the lawnmowers. So some of these lawnmowers, you can go in on my Facebook page. I always carry the links over and videos that the Racing Association has. They show videos, YouTube videos on there of the families take videos, and it's pretty exciting how they race. It's pretty neat how grown men out there on racing on lawnmowers racing. It's pretty interesting.
Is this
So,
open to anybody?
This is opened up to everybody. The racing lawnmowers and the carts, there is a set of rules. They could contact me at my number I gave, and I could link you to the Racing Association.
Okay, because, there's, now, on this is, on this this coming up this weekend, what is
Yeah.
the age group on that?
The
It's,
7 though.
the races, you gotta meet, you have to be in that racing association. I
Oh.
mean, if they wanna come up, and
Watch.
Why?
watch, yeah. But if they want to build a lawnmower, they have to, contact me and I'll let them contact the president of the
And
racing
what's your number
association.
again?
My number is area code 573-535-4782. Or you could get me on my Facebook page, Keith, K-I-T-H, D. Skaggs, S-K-A-G-G-S. So,
Okay.
all right, well, I'm gonna skip out of here. I got a baseball championship games for my stepkids, so I'm gonna turn it over to the rest of the boards.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us,
Yeah,
and
thanks for coming.
looking forward to see you guys. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Anytime you want to come back and talk, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You got some new,
Do you have a schedule you can leave with us? that
Yes,
we
I have
can-
this.
I can stick it in here and we'll
Yeah,
mention it
and,
every time we have.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for having us.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I want to apologize the way I look, because we're up there cleaning and getting ready for the fair this weekend.
oh, we don't care. You're comfortable and it's
Look
hot.
how, look how nice you look on TV.
Oh, I don't even
That's
look.
okay. Yeah, we don't want We're good.
Honestly, I think I could sit here and lay back on this
I know,
chair.
this chair's
It's too hot, it's too hot to worry
Yeah,
about
no
it.
Like,
kidding.
this feels good on my back.
Okay, Kenny, I'll let you talk.
Well, we do have a few new events this year. One, of course, was the lawnmower racing that Keith just talked about. We also have, which we are super, super excited, a carnival. I think it's probably been 20 plus years since we've had a carnival in St. John.
Probably at least that, if not longer.
I think it's probably been longer. I'm gonna say probably 25 years. The last one I remember was out at the plaza.
Yeah.
Was the last one I remember that we had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been a while since we've had a carnival. It is a little bit smaller than most carnivals, but it's not easy to get a carnival. You just can't walk up to the carnival people and say, this is our date, come. It's not that easy.
Well, are there that many around anymore?
I mean, there are quite a few carnivals around, but they have their schedules. You know, so we were lucky enough to get this carnival to come in. They got about 7 or 8 rides, kind of splitting them up in age groups, 3 for the younger ones, 4 for the bigger kids, bigger adults. If our town can support it, they'll come back again next year, bigger and better. So this is what we got. We're hoping the town will come and support it. It's $12, which I know it's almost closing time at Country Mart, but we are doing pre-sale tickets, wristbands. They can get them for $12, or they can buy them the day of the event, and they're $15. If you don't want to buy a wristband, you don't have to. You can just get tickets and go ride what you want, and you don't have to do the wristbands.
What is the wristband? You can just ride as much as you want?
As long as you want, for that day.
Oh,
So like on Friday, Thursday it's like 4 to close, Friday it's 4 to close, I think. Saturday it's noon till 5, and then after 5 it's tickets only, and then Sunday is noon until close, wristbands. So, but like I said, if you don't want to buy a wristband, you don't have to. You can just go in and get whatever ticket you want and then ride the rides. So we're really hoping that the town will support it. The town talked and said they wanted a carnival, so we got them one. Now, if we can just get everybody to
Get the
support it.
people to go, yeah.
Yeah, right. Get everybody to support it and we'll be good. So we got that. We got the lawnmower going. We did get rid of the grease pig contest
Oh, you
this
did?
year, but in its place, we have I gotta read it because it's a tongue twister.
It is.
It's our Muddy Money Madness. So, it'll be in the horse arena. We're gonna wet it up, get it all muddy for everybody. We're gonna throw these special bouncy balls into the mud, get them all worked up. The kids find them, they have a dollar amount on them, bring them up to the announcer stand, and they get money for them. Not everybody will get a bouncy ball. I don't know if we're having 24, 36, I forget what Jennifer decided. So they'll have like 5 minutes to find them. After that 5 minutes is up, a next age group will come in and we'll just keep going it like that. So that is replacing the grease pig contest.
That's different.
So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. That way no animals are, none of our animals ever got hurt. They got hot. You know, the pigs have to
Oh, I
be
wouldn't.
kept hydrated and wet, and, I mean, it's tough on them, you know, so we just got rid of it and we opted to do this. So, other than that, that's all the new stuff, I think. We're gonna have a bigger and better petting zoo this year, than what we've had in the past. I'm not sure what all, I know he's having birds and I think he's having ducks and a pony and goats.
Is anybody bringing snakes? The kids really like those snakes?
He talked about it. So come check it out. Come check it out. It's good. Like I said, it's gonna be bigger and better. The petting zoo will be bigger and better than what it was in the past. Last time before we'd have, you know,
Just
chickens and rabbits and cats, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna have all kinds of new items down there. Friday or Thursday night, we have Kickin' Country. We'll be playing down in the beer garden from 7 to 11. Then we will also have our super stock truck and tractor pull up in the arena. And then Friday we'll have all of our Queen stuff. We'll have the interviews. We'll have the talent show. The parade starts at 4:30. Lineup is at 3:30. You don't have to pre-register for it. You can just show up. If you do come to it, enter on Progress Parkway on 32 side, cut across and line up for the parade, and we'll exit on M Road side. The lineup starts at 3:30, the parade starts at 4:30. Then
Is that where your lineup is out there?
at Progress Parkway, yeah, yep. So, however you pull in, that's how you're gonna be in the parade. So I'm not gonna do no special separating people or anything, just however you line up, that's the way you're gonna be in the parade,
Whenever you
so.
get there, that's where you're at.
That's where you're at,
And you
yep.
come in on Emerald.
You're gonna
No,
come
you're
in
in
on
Progress.
32 by
Oh.
Community Center, and then drive through, and then park, and then we'll exit M Road and go up to the fairgrounds that way. Then Friday night, we have the local truck pull, and then in the beer garden will be Crossroads, which everybody knows, right, is Eric Bennett. So, that's Friday. Saturday, we'll have the antique tractor on display. Well, they'll be there Friday too, because as soon as they're done with the parade, they park. And then they actually, Saturday during the day, they'll do a little parade through the park, or through the fairgrounds with their tractors. We'll have the quarter scramble, we'll have the bicycle, tricycle rodeo, turtle derby, washer tournament, the carnival will be going on. And then, the demo derby starts at 6 o'clock on Saturdays. We'll have a Power Wheel Derby first, then it'll go into the demo derby after that. And then we will also have a band playing Saturday night, and that band is Southern Gypsy.
Where's the band playing at?
In the stage area, down by the barns, yeah.
Okay, down
yeah.
in the barn.
Yeah, down by the two barns down there, that's where they usually play down there. We have all kinds of new vendors, a couple new food vendors. We're gonna have a rock wall this year. The rock wall is a non-for-profit, and I don't wanna say who it is because I'm not in charge of the vendors. So I don't wanna mention any names, I just know it's a non-for-profit that's doing it, so it's all donations only. So there's no initial cost, you just give a donation to do the rock wall. I'm sure they'll have all their info there on what their non-for-profit is. I think that's it for Saturday, most of the highlight stuff. And then Sunday, we'll have the tractor pull, antique tractor pull, the horse show, which is all free, horseshoe tournament, washer tournament, heading to do Carnival, and then the Muddy Money Madness to wrap up the weekend. So,
And of course, there'll be the exhibit barn.
yep,
The
the
4-H.
4-H exhibits,
And
yep,
that-
yep. And then, like to mention too, Thursday night, the 4-H have their chicken dinner up at the VFW Hall.
That starts at 4:30.
Yes.
I think so.
I don't know.
Then they have the, and
it's
then
4:30.
Extension Office has their cow chip lottery.
Yeah, so that's
So
another
that's
interesting.
Saturday, Friday to Saturday? Or is it just Saturday?
Is that at 3?
I think it's, okay, so it's
Cow
2
chip, 2
o'clock,
o'clock
2 o'clock on Saturday
Saturday.
and Sunday. It's on
And
Sunday too.
Sunday.
So they do
Yeah.
it twice.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have the cow chip
So
lotto.
be sure to get your lotto ticket. I
That's right.
guess they're gonna probably be at Country Mart again tomorrow, maybe? They were
I-
today.
Yeah.
Were they
Keith
today?
said.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
Keith
you
said
could
that
get,
they were
and then
there.
you could get them from,
There,
From
they
there.
sell them there at the fairgrounds.
Oh, they
too.
sell them.
yes,
They sell them there at the
Country Mart
fairgrounds.
sells
yeah.
And at the fairgrounds, yeah.
Yeah, if they don't sell out, I think they sell at the.
What's left
Yeah,
over,
what's
right,
left
they
over
do.
at the fairgrounds, yeah. Yeah, so.
Or you can contact any extension over too,
Yeah.
probably they have them.
Or go to the extension office too. I'm sure they would sell them down there
Yeah,
too.
tomorrow they could still go to, well, they got a couple days to go to the
Yeah,
extension
but they
office.
could
Thursday and Friday both,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep, so I think that's the highlight of it.
Another exciting year.
Oh, I did forget something. On Sunday, we have the pedal pool, which is always a good turnout.
With the little-
The little kids pedal pool, yeah, that's at 3 o'clock on Sunday. So that's always a
Yeah.
good turnout, so.
There's quite a few kids that come for that. There's quite a few kids that come for that.
Do they really?
The
Oh,
little
yeah.
guys, their little legs just take those pedals. Some, but I mean, tell you, some of them can really move. So
Yep.
it's fun to watch them. It's really fun.
Well,
Then they get,
anytime kids are cute.
yeah,
to watch.
they get little ribbons or medals for that, and then, don't they get, excuse me, don't they get like a,
They get a participation ribbon, and then, like, the top 3 in each weight class get a medal,
That's-
and then usually a tractor or something, whatever kind of donations we can get from the local businesses.
Oh, okay.
They'll
Yeah.
usually get something, so, a medal and a tractor usually.
That's neat.
That's neat,
So-
yeah.
it is. It's
And the
really-
carnival will be down on the baseball field?
No,
or-
No.
it's up there in, it's kind of.
It's up in our
Where
parking
the
lot.
parking lot was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the one good thing, I mean, you know, it could have been different. We were going, the county was going to, hopefully that, the nursing home was going to be tore down. Well, it wasn't because of, you know, all the rain that we got. They're busy and couldn't get it done. Well, now, we're going to have parking up there. So anybody that wants to come, we may have lost some parking there, but we'll be able to use the whole parking lot up at the
Up at Riverview.
Riverview.
Oh,
At the
okay.
nursing home,
At the nursing home.
so.
So we did gain that, you know, parking,
That's nice.
so that'll
So,
help us.
I said we have to give and take. If we want the carnival,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
Well,
we're gonna
hopefully
have
the
to
people-
compensate somewhere
Right.
and,
supported.
right.
yeah. I think they will. I think they will. I mean, like I said, it's been so long since we've had anything.
Yes.
I think, well, my daughter is in 8th grade and the teacher was talking about it during school. And some of the kids were like, a what? They didn't even know what a carnival was. They had no clue what a carnival even was.
Well, the last one that was here actually had a big top, didn't they?
They had what?
A big top, set up, a big tent, and they had trapeze.
When they
Well,
done
that
the-
was a circus.
That was a circus.
That was a circus we had.
Oh, that was a circus,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
We've
we've
had
had
that.
circuses,
Yeah.
we've had quite a
Right.
few circuses,
We
but
just
it's
haven't
been
had
a
a
long time
carnival.
since we've had a
You know
carnival.
what, I don't remember.
I can't remember when.
Kyle's 15, and I don't think.
Cody,
Sure.
my son was little, and he's 28, and I'm thinking he was like 3 or 4, and I remember taking him out to the plaza, and they had it out at
Yeah.
the plaza, where Country Mart used to be, where Tractor
Right.
Supply is now, it was down on that end. So I'm gonna say
I do
it's been
remember that.
23
It's been a long
years,
time.
23
Long
to 25 years, it's
I
been,
don't even remember it.
yeah, yeah.
When we were young, they always had them down on, where all the storage units are at, down on 3rd Street.
Okay.
Oh,
They had them there all the time.
And I remember.
They must have one every year.
I remember whenever I was younger, the fair used to have them, and they did them on the ball fields, like you said, the little Yanks.
oh, okay.
That's where we would put it.
Did
they'd
they
put it
at
up.
one time where the Legion Home is, didn't they have fair over there? Didn't they used to have a ball field there?
I
When
don't know.
Legion Home is, there used to be all field in there?
What's the Legion Home?
Because I remember your uncle played there.
I know, but you're talking
What's the
Legion
Legion
Home.
Home?
What's the Legion
That was a
Home?
long time ago.
What is
What
the
is it?
Legion Home?
What is the Legion Home? Where?
The hall, is that what you're
Yeah.
talking, the
Oh,
hall?
you mean the hall?
The
Oh,
Legion
okay,
Hall.
The Legion Hall, okay. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that used to be vacant there, because I can remember coming.
Hall.
The Legion Hall.
The Legion or the VFW?
No, it's the Legion
Legion?
Hall.
Okay.
Because I can
Oh,
remember
out,
coming
oh,
and that being
yes,
a park.
that was in the 50s.
Wasn't it called the Rogers Park or something?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Rogers
over
Park
here
in
by-
the 50s, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's the only
Parties-
carnival I can
parties
remember
and
coming
fifties,
to.
yeah.
By, behind,
That was a
by
fair.
Nelson, not Nelson's.
Well, it's that whole area
By
there.
Klein's Pharmacy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
whole
that's what
area
dad, that's what my
there.
dad said, that's where
Yeah.
the fair originally
Because
was
I
at.
remember going to that one.
Because
Yeah,
that, all the people in town were involved in that.
Yeah,
I
my,
know-
my grandpa was, on one of the first fair board members.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah, and we have one of those old books, I'm like, look at all these people that were associated with it.
Oh, yeah, it was
It's
big.
like pages of people that was helping with it, yeah.
Yeah, but they had a lot of stuff. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
they had dinner, I think the parish had a dinner out there,
Yeah.
and all
It'd be a
kind of
lot-
booths
It would
and
be
Ferris
ideal
wheel.
if we had flat land.
Yeah.
Yes, it would. Flatland is
You know,
hard to come
yeah,
by.
You know, I've been hearing.
When you get in those river hills,
Yeah, I've been
flatland's hard.
talking to a lot of people and said, can't you get that? I said, listen, this is our fairgrounds, you know, there's not a whole lot. Well, can't you take that hill and make it down a little bit? And I said, no, you can't do that either.
I think the park is beautiful up there with all those ball fields. It's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
Yes, it is,
Because I went by there that one day and I never saw so many cars and I thought, oh my gosh.
yeah. You know, ever since, I don't know,
And the fireworks were nice too.
yes, they were.
had a lot
Well, they
of
had
nice
something the other night, we were coming in, Lexi had a ball game, and we went out to the Dairy, no, Paige, we went out to the Dairy Queen.
There's Riverview.
Yeah, and we came in and Paige said, Mima, look at those fireworks.
Where was that at? I
was at
heard of it.
Riverview.
But what was?
Was that Monday
It's their
night?
Fourth of July.
That was Monday
Just their
night.
Fourth of July one. They used to
Okay.
do
Well, they
it.
did it on Monday
Okay.
night.
It was one day this week, yeah.
It
Yeah,
was,
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And-
Monday night.
Yeah,
It
and
was-
the other one was the
yeah.
4th of July up at the park.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, you could just
Yeah.
see these fireworks going off and.
Well, I heard them, but I
Yeah,
didn't know where
think
they were
had a
coming from.
dinner
right.
after
Is that what it was?
Fireworks, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were having a dinner, I mean, I didn't know they were having fireworks, but when we were at the ball field, they had tents outside. I think kind of warm sitting outside, but, you know.
They,
It's
whenever
just-
they were up at the park, they used to always
Yeah,
call
that's
me
right,
and
they
let me know
did.
that they were having it so
I
that we
remember
would
that,
know.
Because we used to go.
Yeah, we
watch
used to go
that.
sit up there and watch
Yes,
it,
That's
so.
right, yeah, yeah. So, anyway.
All right.
That's,
That's all
you
I
know.
got.
me too.
We had
So
a short
you-
show tonight.
So you guys gotta go work now.
Yes.
Hey,
You can come help.
If I could walk better, I would.
No, we don't have a whole lot to do right now.
No.
We're pretty caught
pretty
up, I
much
think.
just moving stuff. We're trying to redo our youth building and.
Oh,
and new
really?
bathrooms and, or the county. put in-
Updating the
yeah,
electric.
Yeah, I noticed there were new
All the
bathrooms up
electric
there.
and gonna do some painting after everything slows down a little bit and, what else can? Oh, the county's gonna chip and seal some part of that area up
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, so that'll help for people that.
They were hoping to have it done
Yes.
before the fair, but with all the flooding, it just.
Oh, yeah, this
Yeah.
was a bad spring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
It was.
county
It's bad.
roads are more important than chipping and sealing
Yeah,
our
I think
parking lot
so,
up there,
yeah,
so,
For sure.
yeah. So-
But yeah, we got lots of new vendors, so, you know, it's not, all kinds of, I know there's gonna be jewelry,
Now, the vendors are going to be going to be in that building or?
oh, no, not all, no. No, they
There,
won't be
there
there.
are two, I think, two or three that
Okay.
are gonna be in the building, just because they have stuff that can melt. But the majority of them will be out on the grounds. So, and then the health department does put up a, breastfeeding station in the corner, and they kind of petition it off, so if any breastfeeding mothers wanna come in and the AC and breastfeed, they're in the corner and they got curtains around it and everything, so that is available for any breastfeeding parents that want to
That's nice.
take part of that.
And we were able to get some of the cabinets and stuff out of the old nursing home.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
How
So
cool.
that's really nice, and.
Oh, we have a
like
baby
them-
changing
We have a
station.
baby changing station, it's so neat, it's so cute the way
Oh.
they've, and then we got cabinets now that we can store our toilet paper and stuff in, and cleaning supplies, and that's kind of, but that baby changing little station is really
And that's in the
nice.
new bathrooms.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of neat, that's exciting. I guess that's all. We're planning on, after the fair and everything's over, adding on to the kitchen area. So, and making the kitchen area bigger. So, it'll be, it's exciting,
There's a lot of improvement been done up there.
yeah.
Park looks nice, really. Really looks
Yep.
nice.
A lot of hard work going into it.
Oh, I
For
bet.
sure, for
A
sure.
lot of hours. Anyway.
Okay, so if anybody missed the show tonight, they're repeated at 7 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, and at 1 a.m. on Thursdays until we're back on the air again. And you can also watch them on, now, St. Gen TV on the YouTube channel. So you do stgentv.com new afterward.
Oh, okay.
So then
On
you can
YouTube.
watch the
Okay.
videos on YouTube.
Good.
So anyway,
All right. Well,
everybody come up to the lawnmower racing and to the
County fair,
fair.
all kind of foods, drinks,
Yeah.
everything.
Support
Fun.
the carnival.
Yeah,
So we can have
carnival.
it back for the kids next
Yeah,
year.
That's right. That's right.
So
Because kids enjoy that.
Yes.
so anyway, we're happy that you guys came. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
taking
having
time
us.
out.
And
Thanks for having us.
we hope you have a nice crowd, and we got a short show tonight, so we can go home and sit down and put our feet up.
There you go. Thank
What's
you,
that?
guys.
Well, thank you for coming.
What's that?
You get to do that
Thanks,
after a
guys.
while, yeah.
I think I'm gonna take this chair with me.
They might come get you.
Gosh.
It's really
Yeah, these are comfortable. I like how that pad fits in your back.
Yeah, I have a bad back. I was actually like the chiropractor today. I said, you have to get me better by this weekend.
Whether you like it or not, do it. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
been walking like that for a while.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone, we'll be back on the 26th.
Yes.
And we'll have our mayor on, and Tanya will be back talking about, what's she talking about? I forgot. Anyway, she'll be back with a surprise, because I don't remember what she said she was going to talk about.
I don't either.
So, anyway, everybody out there, thank you for watching, and join us on the 26th.
And be sure to tune in because this is your chance to ask the mayor.
Yeah, if you
Have
got
a
any,
talk with your mayor.
yeah, if you got any questions for him, just give us a call. 5657, no,
7675.
7675. Thank you, Mary Ann, I can't see that far. Okay, so good night, everyone out there, thanks for watching.
Thank you, and have a good evening, and stay cool.
Yeah, for sure.
It's possible.